6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Oh, Hubert! He saw it! He saw it! Yeah, he saw it. And he laughed at it.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Damn, it took him long enough. Is he gonna post it though? That's the question.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way.
Still trash game.
I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank.
Brandon, I bet you I'm gonna beat you by like 3 tutties. No, I didn't. I've lost to fucking. I've lost to Drip and I lost to the fucking Browns guy who's undefeated. Yeah, last year's Broncos. Trust me, I know.
Wait, why does my video not play anymore?
That man's got my number. He's my kryptonite. No. The only way I get to play him again is if I make the Super Bowl, which doesn't seem like very likely. So.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle.
Wait.
It's time for football.
Let's go, Shiv. Let's go.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building.
Let's
They're
go.
set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked.
Yes.
Who got the sack? Who was that? Rock Yilson. Who you playing right now, Jay? Beat his ass, Jay! I say Brandon loses by 2 tutties.
Down officially at the 21.
No!
At their own 21-yard line.
I didn't want him to score. That's not cool.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Quinton Dunbar on the tackle.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
7-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Cook again, the ball.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on first down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Cook. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Burrow and Baker have the same speed.
Makes the score, Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
29 tackles and 6 picks for Jair.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to be dropped falling and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Oh,
He
shit.
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's Gaxanu. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Mohamed Sanu, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
It's 7-7, but he gave up an 80-yard touchdown.
Wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards the loss. second and 12.
79.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Out of
He was
gun,
usually in the corner and he overran him.
and he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
No, you
He's gonna
clicked
get
onto
this
him and then
one across
overran
the
him.
30-yard line.
Complete.
Give him 14 on that one and a first
I love
down.
this one.
So they'll come up first and 10 now.
Not even
from
watching the
33.
game, I'm just making things up.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Wait, what? It was just
10
a
yards on the pickup. It's second and in
boy.
at the 42-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
Fucking Muhammad.
With the
You're
score
the guy that just got cut.
7-7.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
What? That's a touchdown.
On the carry, it's Cook. And some room to maneuver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The Viking ball.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
The tackle made by
Second down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Down by K.J. Wright.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 9. First down, Minnesota. Following a good run by Cook. Here's another first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The Viking ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about him. I'll play him this year.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
7-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all.
You went after Jay.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't know about that. Someone fact check that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
At their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings 1st down.
Yeah, this last
1st down, here's the run with Cook. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Michael Brockers in on.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Bobby Wagner. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
I don't have anybody. He's the fastest out of my replacements for linebackers.
They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
He's faster than Sean Lee.
Coming up in a couple of minutes.
He doesn't play very much.
Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out to
he doesn't play
left.
much, I don't think.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Vikings 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. From the shotgun, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny.
Wilson.
13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 13.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
No, I had him open.
Incompletion here now, 3rd and 2.
I don't get sacked much, but Quentin Nelson out's kind of killing me right now.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds Penny. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Mohamed Sanu. Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
The extra point.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Vikings 21. Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll turn to Geist to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
No!
Third down, here's Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Wilson on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Wilson. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. One of the first times tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Again, it's Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 7. First down, Minnesota. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
42-yard line.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6.
Herbert. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A 3-yard gain.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
52. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he will have of the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, it's Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All time.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Hey!
The Vikings on 3rd down.
Hey, we filled our fantasy league.
5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They run Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
On the carry.
Dalvin Cook.
Well, better be before Thursday, Wally.
2 in the game, and
James.
now 11 on the year. And the Vikings are
So,
going to take
tomorrow
the
night?
lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the
You want to
line
hear
to
it from
begin
me?
their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And
Yo,
that
this
last
isn't
drive
my
was
shirt. That's
very, very
Alex's.
balanced,
What's that?
pretty methodical.
Oops.
You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Operating from the gun. Wilson, complete to Dorsett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And the result here...
Yo, guys, Jets got fucking banned for 7 days on PSN because some guy tried getting him the game for
fires up offensive linemen. When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle.
Yeah, he's gonna call PSN and...
On the draw, they go to Geis.
I don't know if they're open today, Fred.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I tried calling him today and see if he can get a hold of somebody. I don't know if they'll be there today.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kind of got fucked over.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive
They're only
back,
gonna miss
you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Yeah,
because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Alright, and then I'll invite you to that. I'm going to figure out where to do that. But yeah, I'd
makes
say
it
call
across
PSN.
the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
Yeah, and so they're saying, I don't know if they're, like I said, I don't know if they're there today or not. I would think there might be somebody there, but...
offense ready to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6.
Like, get back to me. I'll give you my... what do you want?
A 2-score game with a good chunk of time. Mohamed Sanu with nobody ahead of him. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
I'll get that, and then I'll give you the invite to the... It's on ESPN.
And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He was taken
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier.
And this is an absolute big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Let's it fly for Thielen. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
44 yards on the play.
There's a first.
What are you hoes doing?
First and 10 at the 14-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put
Oh
the
my
ball
gosh,
in the
who
air
picked the
here on
Cardinals?
I don't. I run
Who
the
picked the
football. I tell
Cardinals?
my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to
This is a
throw,
low-key fire
throw
game.
out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best.
For the end zone, he lost the football. It's out. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
What's the score?
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally.
Who's
but
winning?
I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make
How
sure you
much
stay
time
with it and do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3.
You guys are ugly.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead.
Yo, the Chiefs dude put X Factor on Juan Thornhill. Bruh, I wanted him.
This time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Yo, what are the chances I can get Willie Gay? Oh, shoot, he's got freaking superstar on him. Never mind. Can't miss.
Tonight's final score, Vikings.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's